Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the Holmatro Rescue Challenge Intershoots 2022. We've had two beautiful teams this morning. They've done really well in the competition, and we hope the same for the next team. Next team is from Milan, Italy, and we'll look at the introduction video right now. Here they come, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together, give them a good round of applause. The team from Milan. Good luck, boys.
Molto bene, un ferito all'interno. Ok.
Don't move. Keep calm.
Ok.
Okay?
Ok,
Okay?
possiamo ritornare di lì.
Okay.
Ok.
Don't move.
Va bene.
They're going through the reconnaissance,
Ok.
assessing all the hazards, looking at the casualty, see what the exact problem is, trying to make their initial approach, a plan for stabilization.
Ok, che BMW
There's a lot going through these minds currently.
Don't move.
Dammi la marca prima, che serie è? Serie 2. Ok.
Repeat.
218 diesel.
Look me.
Ok, molto bene, quante porte?
They've
4 porte.
found the car on the crash and recovery system, the little iPad that they're carrying. We've got a system on there which is supplied by Moditech. It's the crash and recovery system. You can easily find the inside hazards inside the vehicle with this program. So they are looking at this little tablet and trying to find out where the airbags are, where are the dangers. It's a very useful program.
Ok, e poi andiamo a mettere un crichetto su questa ruota che passa sotto e va a riprendere. Ok, le ruote di dietro l'abbiamo viste, ve la 5. Ok, adesso andiamo a vedere come sono messe e le blocchiamo. D'accordo? Poi cominciamo con il lento. D'accordo? Ok.
Don't move.
As you can clearly see, this is not an easy one. One car on its side, and then another car on it, but that's actually being destabilized on the backside as well because we have a few blocks here. So how are they going to stabilize this? That's the big question. And then there's the tree against the roof, which makes it hard to access the red vehicle.
Lato sinistro.
Sì?
Riferisce sul lato sinistro.
Sì?
Look me. Keep calm. Don't move.
How did the start go? Clear commands?
Clear commands, not the
Mettiamo
usual
le zeppe
start.
dietro, mettiamo le zeppe.
Normally we'd expect him to start stabilising and then decide on the plans once they've got the casualties
Molto bene,
conditions.
molto bene.
But he's making his plans up early, so let's see where it goes.
Thank you. So obviously for the people at home and the people around here, you see 3 people wearing red, green and blue vests. These are our assessors. They are coming from the UK, they're from the UKRO, and they're helping us out with this challenge. All of the teams are getting assessed by these same assessors. One of the assessors is also inside the vehicle, and they will provide valuable feedback after the challenge. So after these challenges, the teams will go into debrief, and then the assessors will share feedback that they can take back home and learn from.
Mettilo lì, sì. E fai il foro anche, ok? Left to right. Molto bene, molto bene.
Don't move.
Ok.
They've now gone into the next phase, stabilizing the vehicle. They've used the V-struts on the backside of the red car and on the backside of the black car. They're trying to make this one stable unit, tying it down to the ground so it doesn't move anymore. That's
Nick,
obviously important
come
for their own
prepariamo
safety
l'access?
and for the
Ok, tu
safety
entri, va bene?
of the casualty
No
inside the
problem.
red vehicle.
All right. Molto bene.
Steve, any first words about this? How is it going?
Well, initially we're just looking at the stabilisation phase here. Bit of work to do, quite an unstable
Ale, se non riesci a
situation if you came
prenderlo,
across
piccolo
this for
prima
real.
dentro, sotto, e poi...
So yeah, we're just looking at that in a minute quite closely.
No problem, se
Thank
no
you for
usiamo
that.
l'aliga.
Yeah, it's obviously
Come
a
vuoi.
very unstable
Ok.
sustainable thing. This is something you could find on the road. Not every day, but it happens. So it's good to be prepared anyway. In any case, knowing what to do. Train as you fight.
Mario, pedana, avviciniamo la pedana, la mettiamo qua, forza. E prendi anche un racket rope per favore, please. Eccomi. La mettiamo di qua. Ok? Forza, veloce. Avanti, avanti, avvicinati. Vai su. Apri la portiera, prendi il rope. Forza. Mario, i blocchi
So
prima,
they're opening
Mario.
up the top door.
Inseriamo i
As you
blocchi.
can see the red car trying to get
No
initial
problem.
access to the casualty,
Lascia perdere Alessandro,
trying to
se
establish
diventi matto,
contact,
ok?
assess where the injuries are,
Ok.
and from there they'll make a plan. They've put a platform next to the red car, gives them easy access, and they will open
Siamo
up this
a
door,
posto?
then tie it down and make sure that
Doctor,
they'll stay
inside
in
the
touch
car.
with the person that's
Vai.
inside.
Sì. Via. Just a moment, doctor. Lascia perdere. Sì, fallo lì sotto. Ce la riesci a mettere? Ok. Non riesci a passare di là il cricchetto sotto? Dai Mario, forza e coraggio, dai, vai, buttalo sopra qua. Ok.
Stabilization seems to be finished. They've stabilized all of these vehicles. They've gained their first initial access. They're talking to the casualty.
Tienilo così.
There's
ok?
a lot of talking
Forza,
going on.
Mario.
For those of you who wonder why are they destroying brand new BMWs, an easy answer to that.
Forza.
These BMWs are supplied to us by BMW. They've been used in research and
Dai,
test
passa sotto
projects.
bene, vieni di qua.
They were
Forza.
never meant to go out on the road,
Forza, Ale, sistema
and
delle
they were going to be scrapped anyway. But BMW, our partner, has
Forza, Mario.
been so kind to share 30 vehicles for this
Forza.
week that we can use in the challenge,
Mario,
and
Mario.
that rescuers from all
Guarda
around
lì,
the world
sotto
can
lì,
learn from.
Sotto lì. Mario, sul motore, fissalo lì. Forza.
Ben,
Tira,
come join
tira,
me for a
forza,
minute.
Go, go. Doctor, inside the
So for
car.
those of you who have been with us before this week, this is probably one of your funniest creations so
Dentro.
far. It looks really smart. What have you done?
Vai a prendere lo
We
schermo e
like
entra
all
anche tu.
creations, but this one is
Vai.
very funny.
Dobbiamo rimuovere tutte le
Stabilization
filtrate.
is very
Vai a
important.
prendere la pellicola, forza.
Safety, making first access to the victim, and then creating space to free the victim. So
Dai Nico, vai sotto, dai.
it's a little bit of everything. All challenges are in there. It's a pretty difficult situation. I'm very happy to see that they are performing very well, especially since Italy is one of my favorite holiday countries where I travel with my car. So I'm feeling safe over there.
That's good to know. It seems like you're scouting all of these teams to see when you can go on
Mario,
holiday
questo
later.
qui, vieni qui, questo qua.
They're now using the PAC-X. That's the transparent foil that you can see. They're doing it over the window, so the next thing they'll do is crack these windows. Then all of the glass fragments, they
dentro,
stick to the
forza.
plastic, and they can remove it as one. And that's creating safe conditions for the casualty and the rescuers.
Tempo, siamo a 8 minuti, più veloci ragazzi, più veloci. Via.
Let's get a short update from the medical side of things.
rotto,
How is
via.
it all going?
Mario,
doing
non
all right
t'ho
at the
detto di
moment.
fare quello,
The-
Mario, non t'ho detto di fare quello è lì.
Test it,
Follow me,
and then
forza.
liaise, and we'll go from there, really. So there's not much I can say. They're doing okay.
Okay, that's good to hear. They're tracking along, making good progress, getting closer and closer to that casualty. They're removing the glass as much as possible they can now. Obviously, you can see one of them is inside the vehicle, trying to assess all of the injuries, taking good care of the
Mario,
casualty.
via di lì, Mario, via di lì. Vai. Sì.
okay?
Vai, infrangi e rompi.
Collar
Ivano,
stabilization.
ci
There's no
portiamo
place
su per
to hide
dietro
for you, my
l'altro,
friends.
leggilo. Sì, vai. Via.
Ladies and gentlemen, with us is our challenge manager, Ronald. Ronald, how important is the connection with BMW for us?
Aspetta.
Good afternoon. Yeah, we have a very important connection. The fact that these guys and firefighters in the world can practice on modern cars from an A brand like BMW, that makes us able to practice like it's real. And that well, it prepares us for the worst on the roads out there every day.
Yeah, and it makes us a bit proud as well, right? To have such a premium brand connected to us.
Of course, it makes us very proud. As you said, BMW, a premium brand connected to our brand Holmatro, showing that we can easily work with these cars, cut them when we need it. Yeah, insanely proud to have a connection between these two A brands.
Okay.
Thank you, Ronald. Let's see what the progress of the team is. There's a lot of discussion going on, but it's relaxed. They're in control of the situation, it seems. Would you say the same?
un altro là dove c'è il ferito?
That's all right. They seem to be in control. It goes nice, relaxed, the communication.
Yeah, definitely. It's a very controlled commander.
Mario,
very
mettilo là e
methodical in his
prendi il
actions. And
tagliapedali.
he's managing his team very, very well.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear.
Ok? Lasciamolo lì, via. Cominciamo a fare. Toglimi questa plastica qua. Remove the plastic, please. Ok, prendete cesoia. Mario, metti giù la cesoia, prendi il gattuccio, forza. Ok. Allora, via la guarnizione, dai.
How's things going from a technical perspective?
Okay, so again, you know,
dai, forza e coraggio.
maybe a few stability issues there. Getting with the glass now. We'll see what the technique is. I've not actually got their plan at this present moment in time. I've not heard the plan come through yet.
Lo togliamo?
Sort of doing it by eye.
Okay, well, there's tons of experience in this man, so I'm surely he knows exactly what's going on. See, the tools are getting ready. They're ready to create more space. Now, obviously, more space is needed to get closer to the casualty. They've made their assessments. They've probably made an extrication plan, and they're about to put the cutters into the car and create some more space. Get that casualty out in the 20 minutes that they have.
Via. Ok, vai. Troppo. Dai, se no...
With us now is Harm Hermans, our CEO. Harm, are you excited about what you're seeing here today?
Prendi il gattuccio, Mario.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Because when you see this here, you're a normal citizen. You must feel proud that there are people in the world, heroes, who know how to extricate a person who is in a really tough position. And we don't feel and recognize that every day, but you see those are trained professionals and they are so important for all of us. And I think, I'm really super proud to see what they do here today. So, yeah, I can say fantastic job.
That's exactly what they are, Harm. They are heroes, and they've traveled from far and wide here to see and use our tools in action. Now, obviously, Pantheon being 2 years old, the Mini Cutter being just launched, it must be great to see these tools being used.
Yeah, of course. I feel humble, actually, that today we can see this super performance of these tools. I'm humbled to see how easily it's adopted by firefighters who haven't been touched those tools never for the first time. And you see how intuitive it is, how easy it is for them to work with the tools. And I'm happy with it. So yeah, absolutely a good feeling.
Thank you, Harm. Thank you so much.
Ok.
Va tagliata anche la parte lì in alto, no?
Sì, sì.
Tagliamo intanto con la cesoia?
Sì, sì.
Tagliamo con la cesoia?
They try to get to the roof at this point, so
Vai giù bello veloce, Mario, vai giù bello veloce.
create access, trying to get that roof out so they can get closer to the casualty.
Dai, continua così, Mario, non perdere tempo. vai giù bello fino in fondo, vai. Andiamo avanti così, via. Dai, forza accelerare bene.
Yep, they seem to be going.
I blocchi sotto dove sono? I blocchi
Seem to be getting ready to flap that roof down. Get some more access to the casualty.
No, non c'è niente qua, non c'è niente qua. Ok, non c'è niente. Vai.
And now putting the cutters in place, making sure that they can get through the tough part of the roof.
No, io vado a prendere il piccolo. Scusami Ivo, se lo spingi come viene questo? Pinzalo qua e vieni giù, dai, pinzalo così. Sì, però veloce Ivano. Fermo lì.
They're using the spreader to clamp the roof into the spreading and then use it as a lever to pull it down.
Dimmi.
There they go, cutting fabric.
Dai, taglia bene Ivo, taglia bene. Guarda me, non devi fare altro che non devi stringere, ok? Forza, taglia di qua. Che tocca qua. Taglia di qua, piano, taglia di qui. Forza questo coltello, dai, taglia giù di qua, forza.
Now there's a curtain airbag that's in the way, as you can see, so they're trying to cut through these curtains. That's what's holding the roof up at this point. Trying to get that out. There they go.
Dai, giù fino in fondo, giù con la paratia. Sì.
Now all that's left is a bit of insulation, so they'll get a nice view at the casualty pretty shortly.
Non c'è tempo, taglia questo per favore. Guarda me, prendi sto cazzo di coltello, dai.
Still happy where this is going?
I think he could have created far more space than he has done. And he's very, very limited to what he's doing. It's nice to see where this is going to go and how difficult it's going to be to get the casualty out. I think he's got limited space.
All right, limited space. Obviously, it's hard in these modern vehicles to create a lot of it. So if you're creating space, make sure that you create enough. That's the basic summary of that.
Dobbiamo velocizzare signori, 17 minuti, forza. Ivano,
They've put the orange blankets in place. Those are there to protect the casualty and the rescuers from sharp edges. They are magnetic as well, so they are easy to clamp against the vehicle. They'll hold in place, making sure that no one gets hurt during the extrication. It's an important part, obviously, of the extrication, is keeping yourself safe at all times as well.
dobbiamo velocizzare ragazzi. Attenzione al ferito,
See how it's going.
We're just trying to look at what I think they're trying to create a little bit of extra space in that roof there. They've taken the ram in now, so maybe they're going to try and ram the roof towards the tree a bit to gain that bit of extra space. I think they're looking now, you know, the angle's not really going to work for the extrication. So it'd be interesting to see what they gain out of it.
So your assessment is that it's too small to extricate the victim?
That's correct, yeah. Yeah, at the moment. What we call keyhole.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so what they're probably going to do next is make sure that they can put the spinal board in and that there's sufficient space to extricate the vehicle, the victim out of the car in a safe manner, in a safe and controlled manner. They've currently got the ram inside. We'll try to see if we can get a shot of this. That ram will obviously be placed in a position that is going to help these guys in pushing that roof a bit more against the tree. Hopefully it will bend, and that will allow them to put the stretcher in and start looking at an extrication plan.
Ivano, dimmi quello che vuoi. Dove? Le braccia dove le vuoi?
O qualcuno che tiene il cross running.
Forza. Io non l'avevo detto la pedana, però va bene. Vai, su. Lascialo giù quello, lascialo giù, lascialo giù. Vai. Vai, non importa quello, non importa. Veloci, abbiamo 19 minuti.
That's the whistle, ladies and gentlemen. Give them a warm applause. The team of Milan, Italy.
Abbiamo stoppato alla grande. Una manovra difficile.
We'll give them a few seconds to catch their breath, and then we'll have post-challenge interviews with the team captain, the technical team, and the medical. Just get a few first words and what their impression is of the challenge and the tools, and obviously their performance.
Qual era il piano di emergenza? Erano lo stesso? Rimuovere il parabrezza? No, the emergency plan is to remove in just in case the front.
So bear with us a few seconds more, then we'll talk to the team captain first, get him his first response. Team captain.
My English not fantastic. You translate.
Okay. You stand with me here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, what is your feeling after the challenge? How did it go?
Cosa provi dopo questa challenge? Com'è andata?
È stata comunque un'esperienza, una prima esperienza per noi.
It was the first experience for us.
Che ci ha portato ad imparare tante cose e a prepararci meglio per quello che di solito facciamo sulla strada.
We train a lot and this is useful for us to better do what we do on the street every day.
That's good. That's a very good spirit actually to be here for. That I commend you for that.
È un ottimo spirito questo per essere qui.
Molto bene, io ti ringrazio.
Very good, thank you so much.
How did the Pentium tools perform? How happy were you with those? The Pentium product, the cutters, the spreaders, the mini cutter, how did it all go?
Già li conoscevamo, ma sono molto validi e sono andati molto bene. Chiaramente l'esercizio non era dei più facili, ci sembra, ma con queste attrezzature li abbiamo affrontati bene.
We just know the equipment, the cutter, the spreader, the Pentium technology, and we use it in Italy, and they work very well. Obviously, the scenario is really challenging, and so it's hard for us, but the equipment worked very, very well and make all the maneuver simpler.
Okay, thank you so much. The technical team, who is the technical team?
Il nostro technical team, il nostro chi è il tecnico? Vince? Serve il technical team. Sei tu, sì. Okay. Thank you. This is the technical.
Okay. what was your biggest challenge today?
What was?
The biggest challenge out of this?
Qual è stata la più grossa difficoltà che hai incontrato oggi?
La tipologia specifica di veicolo ci ha creato dei problemi particolari in quanto il vetro non è vincolato al portellone posteriore, quindi non potevamo asportare il portellone posteriore.
This particular type of vehicle really strong and with the rear glass not linked with the trunk door, and this made us
tutto il pezzo, ok.
so we can't remove all the block together, and we changed the strategy ongoing.
Okay. One last quote from the medic. Where is the medic?
This is our medical team.
How was it with the victim? What was your assessment of his injuries?
Com'era la vittima? Qual era la tua valutazione sulle sue ferite?
Allora, la vittima era cosciente, in verbal, rispondeva tranquillamente.
Per volta. The victim was unconscious, in verbal status.
Presentava una saturazione di ossigeno del 95% e
The oxygen saturation is 95%.
e 75 battiti al minuto al polso radiale.
75 beat per minuto.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for participating. You can take a group picture in front of the vehicle. For everybody at home and around here, we've got one more group today, so stay tuned for the next challenge in a few hours.